Have no fear. Cyberpunk will continue on at least for a couple more sessions.
Carl Rodriguez is the GMologist, GM extraordinaire, the GMologist.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the GMologist Presents. That was Jason promising that Cyberpunk is still around, even though the game unfortunately had to be canceled last Thursday. I was traveling. Unfortunately, I had a show in Florida, and I traveled back from Florida to Texas, and it was a night flight, so it was actually contiguous with the start time and play time of the game, but I guess it didn't happen anyway. I think Jason had wanted to continue with a couple other of the players, but I guess it didn't happen. So yeah, so that'll be not this Thursday, the 11th, but the following Thursday, the 18th, I'm hoping. So yeah, because this Thursday is going to be Warhammer Fantasy, our live group. We haven't played because the last time I was traveling, so this time we'll be playing, which will be pretty cool. On this episode, I'm going to try to do some recap of a game I played this weekend, and an unboxing I know I have, and then respond to call-ins from Jason and Joe Salvatore. All right, and here we go. First up is Joe Salvatore.
Hey Carl, it's Joe. Just wanted to say thanks for the Reaver recap. Yeah, overall I think things went pretty well. The healing, the shaman's healing ability is more improved over what other characters can do with the healer's bag, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, the spell casting, obviously in Sword and Sorcery, spell casting is kind of dark and kind of difficult and kind of scary. I think that worked pretty well. I thought it was interesting role playing with you summoning up the ancestral shade and making a divination that way. Yeah, and we'll see what happens with the rest of the game. Will you enter the Valley of the Mists? I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do, honestly. We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, thanks for playing. And, dude, you can play in my game anytime. Laters.
Hey, Joe, thanks for that. I'm really enjoying Reavers and the vibe that you're creating with your Sword and Sorcery game. And it is true, magic is scary. Every time I roll that dice, I'm hoping to roll with an advantage or something, or use some resolve, because when I look at the consequences of failure, they're pretty bad. So yeah, there will be a time, and I think I already had a miscast at some point, and it wasn't very pleasant. I know, like, if you miscast the sleep spell, for example, you put yourself to sleep, so that'd be pretty bad. And yes, Joe's title, All Life is a Hunt. That is what the spirit of my ancestors said to Osgold, or the spirit of Osgold's ancestor said to Osgold when he asked if were we being hunted, and the spirit ancestor said, all life is a hunt. So yeah, that's kind of an interesting perspective on things, and I feel like the ancestors protected us from incursion while we were healing the person that we rescued, this Cato fellow, who did give us some interesting information about what he saw and what happened. So yeah, I believe Joe, he'll correct me one of these days if I'm wrong, is running this sort of as a sandbox to test the system, and we see where we go. But whether these evolve into adventures or something, well, we will see. But they might. It might be kind of cool if they do. And yeah, enjoyed, like I said, playing that game. Reavers, coming to a drive-through RPG click near you.
To answer your question, Carl, the prediction thing has to do with when I called and gave an answer prior to the 3 actions for Pathfinder, and you had mentioned raise the shield as a third action, just like I did. So that's where I was given an accurate prediction, and that's what the Nostradamus comment was about.
Haha, I thought the prediction was that we would all come to ruin, or our characters would, in your Cyberpunk game, or that the Cyberpunk game would not happen because Thursday is cursed. But yeah, hey, raise the shield. It's a good idea. Raise your shield for the storm wall. No, raise your shield for the shield wall. I think that's a song by. I think that might be a song by Amon Amarth. Let me hold that thought. Yes, it is. It is.
Vikings, raise the shield wall, hold the front line, fight till death.
Though I do not expect the players to perform that vocal ideation while you're raising a shield in Pathfinder 2.
Hey, Carl, as far as sending me a gift card, please don't do that. I have way too much junk in my house. So redirect that as a donation to something called the Crush Foundation. You may have heard of it, you may not have, but if not, then do a little bit of research and please donate whatever you're going to send to the Crush Foundation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jason. I will let the Crush Foundation CEO know. It's not that much, but every little bit counts, so thank you very much. I feel like I still want to get you something. I don't know. A beer or a cold libation. Maybe if I travel to Virginia or something, or we meet again down here in the South, which would be pretty cool. So, yeah. Thank you again. And that was in reference to, like, I ran this contest, and Jason was the only participant, really. I think Barry might have guessed songs after the fact, but oh well. So I was gonna send a gift card. He is asking me to donate instead, which is very generous of Jason Connerly. But all of you know that Jason is Jason the Generous. So yeah, thank you. Got one more message from Jason, and then on to the meat of the show.
Hey, I don't think that last message came through, but yeah, if you want to pick the Boot Hill play-by-post game up, let me know. We can do that. Maybe even do it in person. We'd have to find a few more people. But yeah, I wouldn't have any problem doing that.
Despite my character being shot in the head and dead in the Boot Hill game, I really did enjoy it. I really like a good Western tale. That's why we're running sort of Deadlands in my live Sunday game, which has taken a bit of a hiatus. We're all been traveling and it's been pretty challenging, but I think we're going to pick up with the horror at Headstone Hill, which I think everyone's excited for. I've shown some of them, the players, the handouts, so they're like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And it's on the way to where they want to get eventually and deal with I think the Hellstorm company. But yeah, pretty, and this is going to definitely be involved with that, so pretty cool. But yeah, I want to play some Westerns, whether it's Weird Frontiers or Down Dark Trails or Boot Hill or Deadlands. So let's do it. No name like a shadow on a moonless night. Real game. He'll be there to uphold justice, law, and order. And you'll pay the highest fee, yeah, when the gunslinger takes his piece. Okay, now it is unboxing time. And yeah, I got a box from Noble Knight Games. I had some credit with them, so I used it. I didn't pay for everything, but it handled shipping, etc. It says Fragile. It is not a lamp, though. Noble Knight Games. So it is a party mail 2-day package. One of those 2-pound boxes that is about 5 inches high by 8 by 12 or so. So using anvil to open it up. Good, it's not peanuts, but paper inside. What we got? I got a 10% bonus coupon. No, that's all that was in there? No. 10% bonus coupon from Noble Knight. I got my Happy Free RPG Day dice. Yay, I can add to my collection. This is, I guess, for 2021, and I've had them for some time. Like, I have a big collection. I probably should post it at some point. Maybe I posted it before. The crazy thing is the last 2 years, they don't have the date. So it's a style. But the bag at least says Free RPG Day 2021. I liked it when they used a different company and they printed the date on the dice. And the meat of the package is I know, I'm a collector, what can I say? It is the Twilight 2000 box set. The box is in really good shape. And man, they're charging an arm and a leg for it. And on eBay, and this has got everything. That's in really great shape. The pages don't even smell weathered, but it's the original Twilight 2000 box set. It's got the only thing it doesn't have, and I might have to contact them because I don't remember it saying it didn't have the dice. So I will have to contact Noble Knight because there are no dice. There should be some dice in there. Not that I don't have a shit ton of dice, but yeah, it's in really great shape. It's, I do have the PDF because I bought the PDF compilation disc that GDW had, or I guess it's Mark Miller's company now, but they had like a disc where everything from Twilight 2000 first edition, maybe second too, I don't know, but sometimes it's better to just read it and can add it to my collection. Bummer about the dice, but it seems like it's got everything else. So it's missing 4 6-sided dice and a 10-sided, but the boxes, I think I got a good deal on this. People have been wanting upwards of $75+ for a box that's all torn up, but this is in really nice. The box is in really nice shape. So missing a few dice, not so bad. Plus, I got the Free RPG Day dice. So cool. I know it's not Amy. Amy said, "Hey, it's your box. You open it." So maybe next time, gotta try to coax her. Maybe we need more call-ins to coax her. Anyway, cool. So that is my unboxing. Twilight 2000 first edition box set. So I did play a game this weekend, though I did not run anything. So I played in Kevin Madison's ongoing, we've been playing this for a while, Reavers of Thule, using the Astonishing Swordsmen and Sorcerers of Hyperborea system. It is the second edition. We will probably be transitioning to third, but I don't know. People complain about this two-phase system, but it really works. Maybe we're used to it. We declare our actions and we don't go, poo-poo, I can't change my action. If we have to change our actions, it depends on the situation. Sometimes there's a -2 penalty. Sometimes it makes sense that you're forced to change the action so you're not penalized. So, it's a good system and we really like it. And so this time, the last time I left, I haven't played for like a while. I missed the last game, and the time before that, I think Kevin was on vacation, so it's been a long time since we played, maybe more than a month, 6 weeks or so, that I played, and my character last was unconscious. And when I come to, I'm back fighting this god thing, Sebek, the crocodile god, and I have my full hit points. I'm running towards the commotion and the battle, and it seems like we're fighting this creature in a hallway, and I open up with my PDW. That's the only shots I get, but it seems like they kind of jack this creature up because it's not just myself and Sard, but it is also Amar who's fighting, and then 2 winged pterodactyl men are also on our side fighting the creature. And we take down the Sebek creature, and it seems like we're in this dreamscape or dreamland. And the idea was to take away what had happened to Amar, as he had been bitten by this creature, and it had infected him with its hunger feeling or meme, however you want to call it, where he would then have to, join and spread the cult of Sebek. But the pterodactyl folk, the shaman among the pterodactyl folk, matriarch, realized that and put us into this dreamscape. And the cool thing too is when we defeated Sebek, we had healed Amar, and I was at full hit points, and I didn't use any of my PDW weapon charges, which was kind of cool. So we decided after some wrangling, we realized that also this area that we're in, where these Terra men live, is the same tower where the Monkey Meister wants us to go under and recover something that will warp flesh. We'll take that on another day, but this time we decided to go confront Sebek with our new allies. The allies that helped us in the dreamscape would help us again in real life. So we have like some magic that we must have recovered. We were able to go in invisibly. Sard, the cryomancer, was able to make us all invisible, and we snuck into the temple and past the guard, and we got there to the cistern, and Amar presented himself and said, "You still haven't got me, do you still want me?" And we were all hasted as well, and the battle was on. We had positioned ourselves, the creature came up, it attacked Amar, and I guess the unfortunate thing is that it attacked, and one of our Terrafolk allies was caught in the maw and just got crunched right away before it even could attack. So that was like, oh man, this is going to be bad. But I was able to fire a couple times and then move. Sard hit it with some attacks. Amar hit it as well with his ray gun before it was able to close. And I think hasted really helped, because the next round after I had moved in position, I just opened full auto with the PDW, and if you can imagine like a Star Wars style blaster, I feel like that's what it is, like pew pew pew, and I was able to fire, because I did not move, I was able to fire 6 times, and I just lit this creature up. Amar was punching it. He hit really well. Sard was damaging it with his ice daggers. I think the other pterodactyl folk ally came in and was able to damage it, but then also got crunched by a slap of the giant crocodile god's tail. So we lost that other ally, but then another round of firing 6 attacks. And as a fighter, Iphigenia, my character, has a pretty good attack stat. And with this gun, able to fire 3 times and 6 times down the line. So I think out of the 12 shots I fired, I hit more than half. I want to say like I hit a 9 out of 12 times. I think I only missed like 3 times. I was just rolling crazy. So it was really cool, and damaging the hell out of this creature. I think it was like each shot is like 2d6, so I was rolling pretty well, something like that. And then it took it down pretty badly, and then Amar punched it in the face. It was pretty good, and destroyed the creature. So that's where we stopped, and apparently we got a whole haul of loot. And I guess that's one of the things that I'm finding that's kind of makes me anxious sometimes. It brings me some anxiety when I'm playing these games, is loot distribution. I guess we all think we know what's best for our character, and there's some cool items, and I feel like a lot of the times I just sit back and let people get the cool stuff, and I wait for my turn. But sometimes there's something really cool, like Iphigenia is a sword and board fighter, and there's a cool sword, for example. She's gonna want it in her arsenal, and there's like 19 magic items, and I think that in total, killing both the dream version and the live version of Sebek, with all that treasure netted us something like 21,000 XP, which now Iphigenia has reached 7th level, which unfortunately, if you were a straight magician, that'd be 4th level spells, but warlocks cap out at 3rd level spells. But I believe I get another 1st level spell, which could be kind of cool. Maybe I'll get to finally learn detect magic or something like that. But it was a good session, very exciting. It was like back-to-back fights, and we did pretty well. We beat the Crocodile God.